video is frozen. Ah, okay. Oh, the cops are behind me. I don't know what to say about Twitch. Zombie, how you doing? First time seeing you here. Yeah, I don't know what to say about Twitch. Sorry. I don't think I can end just Twitch and then start it again. Am I gay? No. If that disappoints you, I'm sorry. Police force is on my 6. On my way to pick up a pinball machine. I know Jason knows what it is. Anybody else? Chicago Bob probably knows too. I've been talking about it for weeks. Been talking about it for weeks. It's finally happening. I'll probably have it on stream tomorrow, although one of the flippers doesn't work. And it might be an easy fix. We'll find out tonight when I work on it. Is it working on YouTube or is it frozen on both right now? Okay, but it's frozen on Twitch, right? I mean, I'm not really paying attention to the stream too much, to be honest. I'm definitely paying attention to the road. I'm more doing this for the regulars who want to talk with each other. They all hop on during their lunch break and say hi to each other. Jason on here, Chicago Bob so far. You could be a regular if you want. Stream every day. Weekdays, noon to 1. Usually I'm playing pinball, but today I'm picking up a pinball machine. And so far nobody has guessed what it is. On the road, you guys just talk.
Stay in the right 2 lanes.
Stay in the right 2 lanes. There's only 2. I don't know what you're saying. It's so weird driving through this area because I grew up in Brainerd, and I mean I'm not going through Brainerd, but just, you know, small town, Minnesota. Grew up in that vibe, that place. I mean, I still technically live in a small town, but it's very close to the cities. 30 minutes from downtown Minneapolis is not far at all. I make that trek regularly. Powered everybody, baby. He guessed it. I'm on my way right now, Dirty Pool. It's happening. 800 bucks. Very excited. F yes. Yeah, baby. So here's the deal. I don't think there's any way that this guy watches my channel. He was gonna sell it to me for $1,000 2 weeks ago, but then I had to do my taxes and we got hit with way more than we were expecting. So I said, sorry, I'm out, can't do it. So my buddy messaged him saying, I'll buy it for 800. And he said, my friend is gonna come pick it up for me. And so now I'm getting it for 200 bucks cheaper than I was originally gonna get it for. So yeah, 800 is a good price. The upper left flipper does not currently work, but that could be anything. It could be just a full flipper rebuild. It could be just the coil sleeve needs to be replaced because maybe it's completely seized up. It could be the coil needs to be replaced. It could be a blown transistor that needs to be replaced, which I've had that happen before with my Jurassic Park. So I feel like I have enough skills to get this thing up and running pretty quickly. So yeah, 800 bucks is a great deal for this machine. The problem is, I don't think I'll ever want to sell it because I'm super into weird pinball machines, and this is probably this is potentially one of the weirdest machines out there that I have found. Sound off in the comments if you can find any other weirder machines. Yeah, I think it's kind of a weird IP that maybe not everyone's gonna want to buy because it's got such a weird backglass. So we'll see. But I don't plan on selling it anytime soon. But even if I do, I could probably sell it for, I don't know, 1,300 bucks easily, and I'd make 500 on it. So yeah. Yeah, it could even just be a wire that the solder got disconnected and all I have to do is reconnect the solder and then it's good to go. So yeah, there's a lot of different things that it could be. But that'll probably be tomorrow's stream, is just diving into that thing. Hey Hako, how you doing? I'm so glad you guys are all here experiencing this with me. On my way. I'll probably do another stream on the way home once I get it. Showing it off. Yeah, it's pretty hilarious that I'm getting it for 200 bucks cheaper than I was going to get it for. But now I have to drive like 6 hours today, so I guess it's kind of like whatever. Because they were going to drop it off. They were going to come into town and drop it off. So, anyway, on my way. I'm interested to see what's wrong with the flipper. The flipper also, though, I will say, is like limp. It's not at the right angle, so I don't know if anybody has insight into that and what to look for when a flipper just goes completely weak. It doesn't flip at all, and it's not angled at the right spot. So if anybody has insight into what to look for in that, that would be helpful. Who's playing for the Royals? That's pretty cool. could just be a broken link. Is that typically the case with a flipper, where instead of like this, one of them's, you know, like that? That's how it looks in the photos. And they did send video. How many things have I picked up in this truck now, or moved? Okay, so I moved Police Force to American Legion in this truck. Last week I picked up that Mrs. Pac-Man Galaga combo pack and Arkanoid. I have picked up the bowling game and brought it home. I have moved an arcade to the music school, which tomorrow we're swapping again. So I'm bringing Mrs. Pac-Man to the music school. I'm going to bring the bowling game to Torg. And probably a pinball to Torg also. I did talk to a local bar 5 minutes from my house. Left my card to see if they want any pinball or arcade machines there, so I guess they'll get back to me on that. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. So I was telling Jason this, but the American Legion, I stopped by yesterday, and the manager gave me a fist bump and said, "We have been playing the shit out of Police Force." They're very happy with that game there. I actually think that potentially Hard Body would be a good machine to put there as well. We'll see. We will see. Said any other weirder pins than Hard Body? Am I officially winning the competition for who's going to own the weirdest pinball machine? I need to know if there's any other like weirder pinball machines, because it's not only the playfield that's weird, which it is, which I also learned that BMX apparently is very similar. It's another Valley game. If you look it up, BMX is actually very similar playfield. I don't know how much BMX goes for though, but it's got the upper playfield with 2 flippers, and then the loop around drop targets. I'm just excited to try this game. It looks like a really fun game. But the back glass is what makes it potentially the cheesiest, weirdest pinball machine out there. eclectic collection. I think it's really fun having weird pinball machines that nobody else has on location. There's not a hard body on location in Minnesota. I don't know if I'm proud of that. If I put it on location, I'll be the first one. Police force, God, I gotta look. I don't know if there's any pinball. I don't know if there's any police forces on location in the metro. There might be one, like northern Minnesota, but like in the Twin Cities, St. Paul area, I am not sure. Black Pyramid, I don't think is anywhere in the metro. Jurassic Park: The Lost World, the closest one is like about an hour from my house. So in the cities, there's not going to be one on location. Literally all the pinball machines I own, except for Foo Fighters, will be the only ones in the metro area. So it's kind of like, okay, if you want to come and play a bunch of other different games that you can't, you know, Godzilla's everywhere. I mean, King Kong's gonna be everywhere. Jaws is everywhere. Like, all great games, don't get me wrong. I want to get King Kong for home. But there might be a little bit of a draw to the pinball head people going, oh, this is the only place in the metro area to play these games, you know? I'm trying to convince the American Legion to go, let's put 3 upstairs, 3 downstairs, we'll have 6. We can rotate them, which would be fun, you know, maybe every month. We just swap them out. So it looks like there's new machines on location there, but really it's just swapping from upstairs to downstairs. And then the tournament people who are gonna come have a bunch of games to play from, and all they have to do is walk upstairs or downstairs during the tournament. So I think I really gotta ask the Pin Cities Facebook group if my machines, if I put all of those on location, if there would be a draw to come, if it was IFPA certified, because that's what's going to get people in the door to then buy food and drink from the American Legion and have like a regular amount of people coming every week. So I'm thinking every Tuesday would be either league or tournament, not sure yet. And I think that it would be enough of a draw. 3 upstairs, 3 downstairs kind of a thing. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm curious to see if they would go for that. Because if I can get all 6 there, I think that I could afford to then get Kong for home. And then just be like, hey, we're going to have 6 here. And I'll rotate them every month and a half to 2 months or something like that, from upstairs to downstairs, 1 in, 1 out kind of a thing. And I think that that would draw enough people to come, and then maybe they would give me even more space downstairs for the tournament people to have a lot more fun with more machines. But I think I would be getting enough income off of all of those machines to be able to pay for Kong in due time. Those are my thoughts. Sound off in the comments, and once I hit another red light, I will look at the chat. Oh, fantasy, what did you say? Time fantasy. Yeah, that weird snail thing that somebody was on drugs probably when they made. I actually want to talk to Grandpa Joe's and be like, hey, I see this isn't working. Would you be interested in selling it? Now, the play field is not great. It's pretty ripped up. I would be very interested in finding an artist who thinks that they could recreate the painting on a playfield, and just hire them to make it look real nice. There's an elevator at American Legion, so it'd be very easy to move the pins up and down stairs. So yeah, I think it's worth it. I think that it would bring a lot more people in. I do not have a Star Wars pinball machine yet. No, I don't. That one would definitely be popular. North of Brainerd, yeah, and Albert Lee, yep. So not in my area. Yeah, moving the machines up and down would definitely be on an elevator, and then I just use like a lift. I have a lift, but it stopped working, so I need somebody who knows hydraulics to look at it and just go, yeah, it's shot, or to go, oh no, it can be fixed, and this is what it would take to fix it. But yeah, I mean, those lifts make it so easy to move pinball machines. Also, there's this other thing called, like, I think they're called pin skates. I saw a video of it on Marco Specialties, where you attach it to the front and the back legs, and then you basically push it forward, and it like puts it up on wheels, and then you can just wheel it wherever you want. So yeah, there's options for sure to make it easier to move these machines. I don't know if I do it every month, but maybe every 2 months. Swap them in and out. Yeah, I'd get a Star Wars Pro. I'm also thinking about Turtles would do really well there. The IP, I think people would love. And maybe if I turn like the ball save time up really high, people would be happy with it, because that's the thing, is people like lose the ball quickly. But you know, you can get a Pro TMNT. Get points, like high number points on it, and that's, you know, something that would get people to get excited about playing it. Plus, like, everyone loves Star Wars, so Star Wars might be a good call for that spot. Yeah, I just gotta start with one more game there, show them that it's worth it. But really, if I can just get like 5 or 6 games, I could be doing tournaments every week. Get regulars showing up, competing, make it IFPA certified, all that stuff. Get all the people trying to chase points to come out and, you know, have a good time. There's really nothing Tuesday night happening at the American Legion right now, so, and it's so close to my house, so it'd literally be like storing them basically at my house. I just wouldn't be able to play them past 11 p.m., which honestly I should probably be going to bed around that time anyway. So, yeah. We got about 30 more minutes until I have a exit I gotta take here. Just about 30 more minutes on my street. Yeah, I like the idea of putting some in the basement. Getting the pinball fans space away from all the noise where they can enjoy the game. And it's so close to my house. If anything needs work on them first. If any of them need work, I can just move it downstairs to work on it, put a different one in place, and then you know, for tournaments, if people just know, hey, some of the machines are upstairs, some of them are downstairs, I think if that becomes like a standard thing that people understand, I don't think it's a big deal. Personally, if I was going to a place that I'm going to go and play in a tournament, I wouldn't mind having to go upstairs or downstairs in order to access pinball machines. I actually might prefer it because there's separation a little bit from all of the craziness that's going on upstairs. But I was there last night, which was Tuesday night. It was busy, but there was no like entertainment happening in that area, right? So there's for sure room for one more machine, maybe two more, but they also want to have a table there, and that takes up the space of one full pinball machine, so I don't know what's going to happen with that. If that's the TNT Amusements, they made a really good video covering how to play the game. So each station has target, and you can do level 1, level 2, or level 3. And then on the top, the yellow drop targets are 2-time, 3-time, and 5-time playfield, or not playfield, bonus multiplier. I don't know how you build your bonus yet. I'm excited to learn more about the game. Sometimes when I am interested in a game, I don't want to know too much, because I want the enjoyment of like figuring it out for myself when I play it. Machines are at that tournament. That's when I spend a little bit more time diving into how to actually play the game. But yeah, I don't know. A big part of pinball is discovering how to play the game better. Oh, by the way, playing the game better, I just put up a new video on YouTube. You can see it under my videos. I didn't live stream it, but I just yesterday played one game and beat all 6 cities on Foo Fighters. Did both with wizard modes. And got pretty close to the final wizard mode. I still had some work left to do, but I got a lot of stuff done in it. Hey, thanks for being my one watcher. Yeah, I appreciate you so much for supporting me. If you're trying to be a hard ass, it doesn't bother me at all. You can stay or you can go, whatever. I'm literally just hanging out and talking to people. So if you're trying to be an asshole, hi. That was on YouTube, by the way, if Bob is wondering who I was talking to. Somebody on there is... yeah, I am on my way to pick up a pinball machine. I stream pinball every day. Usually Foo Fighters lately. Sorry if I accuse you of being an asshole and you're not trying to be an asshole, but if you are trying to be, then we have nothing to talk about. But yeah, I call it lunch break pinball. Today is a little different because I'm on my way to pick up a pinball machine. But we all just hang out, both on Twitch and YouTube. We end up talking and having a fun time. Okay, dude, I'm sorry. I thought you were trying to be mean. I have people that hop on and they're just like, they're just mean. I understand understand that this is a little bit different of a stream than I usually do. Usually more people are hanging out because I am playing pinball, but today is a little different. I still wanted to get a stream in, but I'm on my way to pick up a pinball machine. But I have Foo Fighters, I have Jurassic Park: The Lost World, I have Black Pyramid, I have Black Jack, and then I have Police Force, which is on location. So I route machines, both pinball and arcade, and I stream every day, Monday through Friday usually. Saturday and Sunday has been less often, so I'm now saying I stream weekdays, noon to 1. It's called Lunch Break Pinball. It's really just kind of a 1-hour stream during the lunch break for people to have something to do if they have nothing to do on their lunch break. Of course, it's Central Standard Time, so it doesn't work for other people's time zones, but some people change their lunch hour to a different time just to be able to be a part of the stream. So, yeah. Thank you for being kind. So. No, not paintball, pinball. Pinball. You don't know what pinball is. Well, just look it up. But basically it's a giant arcade machine with flippers at the bottom and a silver ball rolling around, and you're hitting targets. And it's gravity taking it down, and you're trying to keep the ball in motion. Got it. You must be, you're in a different part of the world. Okay. Well, hit that follow button. Again, sorry for accusing you of being an asshole. Yeah, hit the follow button. And tomorrow I'll be streaming. Noon to 1, 8 o'clock your time. Yeah, if you want to be a part of the crew, we got a bunch of people on here that like to hang out and talk. It's kind of become just a catch-all for all the people who are interested in pinball or arcade machines or all that stuff. So, thanks for hanging out. Yes, I'm in the United States. I'm in Minnesota. So, MN stands for Minnesota. And then Retro Gamer. I've been a retro gamer all my life, and then I got into pinball about a year ago. But I kept the name, but a lot of my content lately has been pinball. But a lot of times it's like retro pinball, like today I'm picking up a machine from 1987. So, yeah. All good, all good. Yeah, there's a lot of different pinball machines out there. Minnesota is in the middle of the United States, literally dead center, and then as north as you can get. So if there was a grid, that would be right in the middle, both in longitude and latitude, whichever way that is. As far as the United States goes. But yeah, Canada is right above us, Iowa is right below, and then Wisconsin is to the east, and North and South Dakota are to the west. But yeah, all good, we're good. You and me, we're good. Alright, thanks for hanging out. If you hit the follow and bell button, it'll let you know when I'm on next. I saw you just subscribed, so thank you so much. I do feel bad about saying he was an asshole. I've just got too many people that hop on and are like, just mean, you know? I just got a notification that said you subscribed. Yes, so on YouTube, if the person who runs the account has a notification turned on, it will let me know when a new subscriber subs. So thank you for the subscription. Also, if you hit the bell button, it'll notify you the next time I am live. And of course, turn it on or off whenever you want. So if you're from Europe, where in Europe are you? If you're still on, I'm not sure if you're still on. So, you did the bell, okay. You know about the bell, I see. Yeah, everybody says it, right? It's one of those things where you're just like, I don't really want to be one of those people that's always saying, hit subscribe, hit the bell, but like, it actually works. So you just kind of got to do it. You're in Lithuania. Okay, cool. Well, I am glad that I was able to stumble across, or you were able to stumble across this channel. So I appreciate you being here. And yeah, tomorrow, pinball stream. If you want to learn more about pinball. Is there a lot of pinball in your area? I got about 15 minutes before I gotta check my GPS here. Alright, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, I am in Royalton. That's the thing about going through more of the countryside of Minnesota is you'll hit the freeway, you'll be able to go like 60, 65, then every time you get into town, 30 miles an hour. Like it goes from 60 to 30 pretty quickly. Funny thing is this is the same so far trip that I've taken a week ago when I picked up the Mrs. Pac-Man, Galaga, and Arkanoid. So this is interesting. I'm at a red light, so I'm gonna check my GPS real quick, everybody. All right, 12 more miles. Probably should get going, guys, because I am pretty close to the next exit and I want to make sure I don't miss it. But yeah, after I get the machine, maybe maybe we'll do, I don't know, maybe I'll do a stream on the way home. I don't know. Depends if people are interested in that or not. It's going to be literally like this, only with the machine in the back. You're looking at the pinball map for Lithuania? That's funny. That's the only place. Man, I can't imagine being a pinball fan and living like, what's her name? She's on Twitch all the time. Cammy. Amiga Cammy. She said that, like,
In about 10 miles, keep left toward Motley.
her Jersey Jack avatar was like $23,000 or something like that. Like, because of the cost of shipping it there and currency exchange and all that stuff. Like, man, I can't imagine being into pinball and having to deal with getting stuff overseas. That does not sound fun. Dashboard drum solo. I think I have drum solo turned off right now. Bob, you get that one for free. Yeah, I'm gonna head out, guys. Got a turn coming up for you guys. Posted on Instagram and YouTube shorts, probably. Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, it's a little strange because I forgot to explain this. So, because I've already been in communication with this guy, first one's always free. So I was in communication with this guy like 2 weeks ago. Back and forth, you know, and as you know, ended up being like, hey, sorry, you can't get it, taxes, all that stuff. But I've done a bunch of extra work in the past 2 weeks, gotten the money to be able to buy this. My buddy offered him $800 instead of $1,000, and this guy accepted it. So it's kind of like we already have a text message thread, and I think we've talked on the phone. So basically, my friend is doing all the communication, and I'm the person with the truck showing up to get it for him. And so, like, I'm intentionally not texting or calling this guy, because then he's going to be like, wait a minute, you were going to get this for $200 more 2 weeks ago, and... you know, like, what? So basically, I'm not communicating at all with this guy. So I better not show up and it's like, hey, never mind, it's not happening. So yeah, I mean, that's true. Like, this guy's ready to get rid of it, and I literally, I could call him and just be like, hey, I'm the one coming to pick it up. You know, I'm doing it for this guy, and I could just say it's me, but it's not for me. But I don't want to lie to him. So basically, I'm just pretending like I've never communicated with this guy ever. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. But yeah. Oh, I think I'm taking Highway 10. Anyway, I'm gonna head out. because I got an exit coming up here. Good luck, you said, with the pickup. Yeah, if not, then we'll talk tomorrow. I'll show the machine off. I probably will not be putting it in the spot right now.